welcome back everybody. On today's episode, we're going to be working on some enchiladas Michoacánas. It's just a style of enchiladas that's done in the state of Michoacán. Very simple, but very delicious. All right, let's get started. Alright guys, what I usually start with is my vegetables that I use as my side for my enchiladas, which is pretty simple, just some carrots and some white potatoes. Just go ahead, peel your carrots, peel your potatoes, cut your potatoes into quarters and your carrots into slices. Once you have your potatoes and your carrots sliced up, go ahead and boil them in a pot with salt and water until they're both fork tender, and then just go ahead and set them aside once they're drained. All right, once you're done with your potatoes and your carrots, you're gonna start shredding half of a lettuce that you'll need as a topping for your enchiladas. Once you're done shredding your lettuce, go ahead and put it into a container, add some hot water, some salt, and about a teaspoon of vinegar, apple cider vinegar or white vinegar, whatever you have, and that'll help your lettuce disinfect. Go ahead and let it sit there for 10 minutes and then drain the water out of the lettuce. Next, you're gonna work on your filling for your enchiladas. You'll need a full large white onion diced up and a full large queso fresco of your choice diced up. Once you have everything cut up, mix it in a bowl and set aside when we're ready to make our enchiladas. All right, now we're gonna work on our sauce for our enchiladas. Here in my saucepan, I have 15 chile guajillos that I had previously washed, deveined, and deseeded. I'm gonna cook them in some chicken broth that I had left over from the chicken that I cooked for this recipe. I use about 4 to 5 cups of the chicken broth. So we're just gonna cook these chiles for about 4 to 5 minutes, just to bring it to a simmer boil, just so they can get moisturized and ready to blend. Like your chiles are done, go ahead, bring it over to your blender, pour everything into your blender, chiles and the chicken broth. Make sure you add that chicken broth because that's what's gonna give your sauce the flavor. Add some onion, use about 1/4 of an onion sliced up. That'll be easier to blend. And then add some salt and pepper to your tasting. Add some whole oregano. Use about half a tablespoon of whole oregano. And now you're gonna use 4 large cloves of garlic. And now you're just gonna top this off with some extra water, just so we can help it liquefy good. All right, once your chiles are blended, make sure you pour your mixture into a large round container. You'll need something big enough for you to be able to dip your tortillas in there. And make sure to taste your sauce for salt at this time. This will be the time to add salt if you do need some. All right, once we're done with our chile, we're gonna go ahead and move to our stove and start working on cooking our potatoes. Keep in mind that you already have your potatoes cooked to fork tender, so we're just gonna give them a quick toss around some oil and add some of that chile that we prepped for the enchiladas. We're gonna just toss them in some of that chile and mix it all up until they look like this. Once I finished sauteing my carrots and my potatoes and that enchilada sauce, I went ahead and gave my chicken a quick toss around some oil and butter just to give it that fried texture to it. Keep in mind that I had already previously cooked my chicken in some boiling water, just added some salt and onion, and that was pretty much. Just give it that little fried texture, just to pick up some color and a little extra flavor. All right, once you have your potatoes and your carrots sauteed and your chicken fried up a bit, then we could start working on your enchiladas. In a pan, you're gonna go ahead and add some oil, a good amount of oil. And then you're gonna grab your tortillas that are cold. Do not warm up your tortillas. And you're gonna dip them into your sauce and just put them in your pan. Get a good glaze of that oil onto your tortillas and just toss around your tortillas for about 10 seconds. Just let them sit there and cook that chile. And then you can start stuffing your tortillas with your filling that you already made, which is your cheese and your onion. All right, once you have a few of your tortillas already full with that cheese and onion combo, just give them a quick fold and like a taco mainly. And then once you folded up your tortillas, just go ahead, toss around your enchilada for about a minute in that oil. You pretty much just want to cook that chile through, and you want to get your tortilla a little bit fried. Try to fry it up as much as you can, and they should end up looking something like this. All right, once you have your enchiladas ready, then you can start plating. I usually plate mine in 3. You could do 3 or 4, however you like. So you're just pretty much just gonna add some of your lettuce that you had already prepped. Just top it off with a good amount of lettuce. And then you're gonna add some crumbled queso fresco of your choice. Get a good amount of queso on it because that'll give it a nice taste to it. So okay, now add some of your carrots and your potatoes that you had sauteed in that enchilada sauce. And here, more importantly, like in any enchilada plate that you have, add some crema mexicana. Add a good amount of it. Crema mexicana is always a must in enchiladas. But if you don't like it, just go ahead and skip that step. And then add to your plate a piece of chicken that you had already fried up. And here you have it, guys. A plate of enchiladas michoacanas. Just like my native state of Michoacán. Very delicious, very simple, but very tasty. Hope you guys enjoy the plate. Hope you guys enjoy the recipe. Hope you guys try it out. Make sure to give me a thumbs up and comment if you do try them out. And make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos coming soon.